Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Lies of P. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we have slain the King of the Puppets, the Puppet of Kings, and we are now about to head out towards the back of the house stage, which was the big old manor place that we had actually been grinding at for a little bit. I did do a resetting of my quartz stuff. I think I said that last episode. I'm not sure. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded, I will not lie. Yes. I've also done a little bit of poking around with the different tools and weapons and whatnot, and I'm going to try out this sucker, the exploding pickaxe blade, because it does do not as much damage as the bone cutting saw blade, but it does... I don't know, it's effective against some of the puppets that were out there. Mostly in making it so as they stopped moving for a little bit. Geppetto, what are you doing out here?
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the Petrification Disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Hey, number of max health.
That one puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the Petrification Disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
Now I can actually check these sites. I'm not exactly sure what it was that he was expecting he was going to be able to do to help against the Puppet King. I'm just saying. Last dude's a little bit more human than human, as they say in the biz. Yeah. Oh, this one's still feisty. That accordion is a loud one. There are far more, that dog has a saw blade for a face. Ooh, crescent moonstone. Yeah, you can kind of see what I mean by the effectiveness of this particular weapon, can't you? Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
It's kind of akin to, like, maybe that they were not actually controlled by the king, but they actually, you know, did as they say out of love. I don't know, it's just a thought. I do like this weapon, though. It is a pretty beastie of a weapon. Beastie of a weapon, yes. Maybe it's mostly the handle, though. I don't know. Nothing that way.
King dead, they seem lost. Then again, maybe whatever's happening. It's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
Jiminy, was that your way of saying elbows and assholes? It was like a very PG way of saying it, but you know what? I approve of it. It works. I probably should be testing out the other, the saw blade. Saw blade? Yeah, saw blade one that I have in comparison to this, but I've been really enjoying using this, so I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. Yeah, game? You done? You done? Sweet gods. I was forgetting how I was having a bad time in this game. It's like, sweet Jesus, man. It doesn't help either, by the way, that, yes, the, words, things, stuff. Ooh, clock sword. Again, it doesn't help that the frames that you have to parry are stupid thin. Anyways, clock sword. Storm slash enemy in front of you. Bell of Provocation. Briefly taunt surrounding enemies to increase the attack of both the character and the enemies. Neat. Sword blade made to commemorate the construction of the clock tower. Is sharpened to a point in the shape of a minute hand, making it effective for slashing and stabbing. The clock sword was made to commemorate the clock tower's construction by... Just read that, didn't I? No. Because even its blade was engraved with antique ornamentation, people said it was a fitting commemorative item. It is equipped with a timer with an alarm. The clock sword was made... Yes, because... Yep. I feel like there was a failure of copy-paste right there. I don't know. Sometimes I love when a game... seems like it has some sort of a conclusion... And then they were like, nah, let's just keep on going. Nothing over here. Murder. Excellent. Feels strange not having done as much grinding as I could have in that area, but maybe it's just also because I don't know. I'm not fond of fighting those spider ladies. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Stop. Hi. Where would it freaking go? Everything is just starting to combo like no tomorrow. And I can't lie when I say that it's driving me nuts. Well, maybe once we get to the Grand Exhibition, I can start getting some other stuff that I do remember enjoying some of the stuff over in the Grand Exhibition, though. I forget what exactly. The big boss fight there was pretty cool. Did I hit a dead end, or are my tired eyes just tired? This is what I get for literally recording just as I'm waking up. Ah, door. Apparently. I think these are more corrupted humans now. Which is, of course, terrible. And you know what? Don't mind me while I sharpen my pickaxe. Oh, wait, I distinctly remember some big old burly bastard around here. Yeah, this place I vaguely remember being asked to work around. Apparently Sophia has stuff to say though, so let's work on that. Oh, gods. I know.
Back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But this, it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rosa Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look... You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human, if this is what you want. Just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo. I'll use my power to...
Yeah, I wish that there was a thing to make it so as you had additional hairstyles once it starts growing like this. I don't know. Just a thing. Short, long, particular cuts. But are you here now? Yeah, you are.
Oh, my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing. But I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me. You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabelle Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about.
Yeah, boy.
We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The Alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the Petrification Disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them. The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the Alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Alchemists' Isle sound as gummy as Wizards of the Coast. Heyo! Okay.
How to proceed?
I don't know. Let me change. Let me grow. Let me do the things that I want to do. Just a thought. Anything out of you, Paladina?
No matter what fate brings, serving her welcome.
Right. You're still on about Paladina, which, by the way, not Paladina, Antonia.
People have no ideas. Thanks for keeping.
Okay. Play the piano. I think I'm getting better? I don't know. I don't think anyone else has anything else to really say about the new do.
I know my way around.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna assume so. And continue onward. Through the Lorenzini arcade, which, if I recall correctly, was pretty miserable because we started encountering more of the, carcass monsters. Excuse me. Yeah, slashing, piercing, striking. I can't help but think that the current weapon I'm using is good specifically against puppets, but I don't know. Push the button? Not the button. Carcass monsters are back. Ah. Man, imagine having a readable attack pattern. I mean, what'd that guy do? He stumbled forward like 5 whole seconds. Hey. Lorenzini Arcade first floor key. Key obtained from the corpse of Lorenzini Arcade. Lorenzini Arcade once a flamboyant and lively place. Now it spills over with the dead and the screams of the undying. Lovely. Well, I feel like I needed that in the first place. Bonk. Bonk. Madam. Radiant Ergo. This is going to be one of those places that I know that I'm going to scour for stuff and things. Sometimes things and stuff. Only for me to still miss something because there's just going to be that many doors to go through. Speaking of which, were there any doors over here that I had to go through? I guess had to would be, not the right wording. Oh, hello. You know, despite its bulk... Hello. Oh, they're getting ugly. Yeah, despite its bulk, I think that this sucker is actually striking faster than the, one-handed saw blade weapon I had made. I approve, though. I approve. Because, it's actually a pretty fun weapon to use, I won't lie. Especially its Y attack. Alright, I think that's everything in those areas. Well, now, let's meander on this way some. Yeah. Ambushes galore. Bonk. Ah, I needed that key because of this door. I gotta love when they literally force you to go down a separate path that's like 2 whole seconds of difference. I don't know. Might be one of the reasons why I always thought that this area felt a little bit confusing. If not just a smidgen unnecessary, I think. Alright, that was a grab. Oh, he's taking my ergo. Bitch. Dude took a lot of ergo compared to what he gave me. Killing it. Fixing this. Well, that's a bad sound, ain't it? Yeah, there's worse. Good lord. Oh, they explode. That's a problem. Game, please don't do that. Sure. Where are you? Piece of shite. That one fights back. It's feisty. Ah, half moonstone. I've now killed all types of dimensional butterflies that exist in the game. Ow. I suppose I could upgrade this sucker to the next stage of badassness. Alright, game. That's bullshit. You know it. You want to stop eating my inputs, too? Good gods. I didn't even see what it was I got because I was a little too focused on trying not to die once I heard that something was directly behind me. Man, now I just can't help but freaking do that thing where I'm like, man, I sure would love a shortcut. Feels like it's been a bit since I've had any sort of a reliable way back from the, who's it's and what's it's galore. Yeah, I'm just remembering this place more and more as I'm running through and going like, honestly, probably one of those places that are actually really super easy to get through once you know what the hell you're trying to do to get through it. You know, once you know how the hell to get through it, I suppose. I suppose that the thing isn't that far off. Yeah, that hurt. Let's go this way. Alright, I know that this isn't poison. This is all wine. This guy, on the other hand. Oh. Please stop backing me in the corner. How did I whiff? Alright. Perish. A lot of frame. Okay, there's got to be something in this area. This is a lot of wine. How would so much wine have been? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I should question it, but I'm not going to. Increase weight, but increase physical damage reduction. Could have sworn that there was some wine in here. There's one for the lady for the quest, the thing. Monad Charity House Concert. All of you are invited to the concert being held at the Monad Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss the chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Date and time, 800 o'clock, Lady Isabella and Sophia M. Sophia M. All profits from the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbors. How nice of them. I hate you. This feels like an ambush waiting to happen. Which makes hitting him from afar all that funnier. Okay. Jimny's iron protection. Oh, God. Don't mind me as I remember trying to wade through a bunch of decay in order to get to that. Really needed to equip fire when I entered here, huh? And yes, I only just did notice my weapon is breaking. We don't want that. Shit, shit. That wasn't the way out. You gotta love it when they stagger back in such a fashion that you can't hit them. Ow. Whew, that could have been worse. Still sucked, but it could have been worse. Yeah, I love when a game is... Seriously? How many shortcuts and other ways do you expect me to go here, game? Grossness. Shush. You too. Oh, you're still alive. Feels weird being able to level up after having been through just casually leveling up as opposed to yeah, it feels weird being able to casually level up as opposed to grinding for my levels at this point. I mean, I don't trust that fountain. I definitely feel like I've missed something. That's one of the only reasons why I hate this place. Like, it feels very twisty-turny, bendy-windy. To the point where I'm just like, man, should I freaking take this turn, or should I go for another turn, or all that fun stuff? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When do we return? More of this godforsaken, evil place of an arcade. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.